Hello YouTubers. Well, first of all, let me thank you all so very much for the nice supportive comments that you put onto my last video, and also for the many letters that I've received from you in the same vein. My only concern really was that if this imposter should put up any video or make comments anywhere, that you might think it was from me, and I wouldn't like you to think that. So that's really all in the past, and rest assured that I will still be around for a long time yet and putting up my little videos consistent with the time that I have with the other sort of things that I do outside of YouTube. And an interesting thing was happened today. A gentleman who attends a sheltered accommodation for old people is introducing them to computers and trying to get them to not be afraid of them and to be able to do things that will be for their benefit. And he has asked me to talk with them. It took us a little while to get it set up, but we talked this morning through Skype, and I have recorded part of that discussion that went on, and that is the rest of the video that you will see. It's a one-sided conversation because I haven't yet learned how to edit these videos and put my own voice into blank spaces on the videos and things like that, but I'll get around to that as soon as I can. I'm sure it's not all that difficult, but you'll have to guess the questions that I give my answers to. But I hope you'll be interested in that, and it is just one of the many things that I seem to be doing outside of YouTube. And this Sunday something quite exciting is happening. A young lady from Australia named the Hill 88, some of you may probably know her, is being flown over to my little bungalow here. She's already been she's been taken to America. I think she's there today, and the gentleman is flying. They're flying over on Sunday, and we're going to be talking about a subject matter that the gentleman is interested in and promoting. I'm sure there'll be many videos put up by both of them on YouTube, so it will all be common knowledge very soon. But so that's happening as well, and well, that's very nice, except that my plumbers have been here putting me in a hot water system, and they've also managed to ruin the heating system, so we'll have to pray that it's a nice warm day and they won't be cold. Anyway, I will see you all again very, very soon, I hope, and all is well. And so for the moment, goodbye. So it is now, it won't be able to see your picture very well, but it will now be recording my voice in a video on the other computer, so that I can then take that clip and use it in one of my own videos that I put up on YouTube. Yes, I am doing that now, so it should be picking up my voice. It won't pick up your voice, so don't worry about that. Your voice is coming through to me on my headphones. Well, how can I help you? By all means, yes, pass me over to Bob, Jean, yes? Thank you. Goodbye. Good morning, Bob. Bob is discussing the fact that technology has moved on so much during our long lifetime, and talking about all the benefits that he thinks that there are and how difficult it is to take it all in, really. Well, no, of course we didn't, and isn't it wonderful? And it's marvellous for everybody, but particularly old people, to be able to have this technology whereby completely free you can talk and see people all over the world. And it's quite possible that many of you might have relations who are not even in this country, and providing that they have got the same system on their computer as we are using now, you can talk to them and see them and bring the whole family closer. It's a wonderful system. Bob now tells me quite amusingly that he's the only man amongst all of the ladies in the home, and he has to, as he put it, service them, and thinks that I might be able to help him. Well, that's a nice spin-off, isn't it? Yes. Yes, and from the picture I've got, your home looks, I mean, I don't know about your accommodation, but I'm sure it's good, and you're sitting in what looks like a library with masses of books. And the computer that's in the home, do you have free access to that at all times? Yes, and oh, thank you very much. And well, you're rather a long way away, situated in, is it Somerset that you're home? Worcestershire. Well, if ever I'm that way, maybe I could come in and help to service your ladies. Right. All right, thank you. Thank you, Bob. Yeah. Joyce? Yes, okay. No, I'm Peter. Hello, Joyce. Hello, Joyce. What would you like to ask me? Oh, somewhere between your ears is a brain, and it all goes in there. And on a serious note, I do think that you're doing a very sensible and wonderful thing, because I think all of us old people, on the sort of score of use it or lose it, I think if we do try to learn new things and keep our brain active, then we might live to be 100. Yeah. Oh yes, that man made a bet on himself, didn't he? That he would live to 100, and the bookies paid out £25,000. Yes. Well, what would you want £25,000 for when you're 100? You know. No. But I don't know whether you have heard of the Zimmers band. You possibly haven't, but there was many of us old people were taken by the BBC to London to make a record, and they called us the Zimmers, and we made that record, and there was one man there who was actually 100 years old, and he was full of beans and life, and well, I don't think we can all do that, but I think we should aim to live to 100 if we can. Yes. Okay, next question then. Who's got a question, or what would you like me to tell you? Hello, and your name is? Doreen. Lovely. Yeah. Yeah. I'm sure. Yes. 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 You need not be frightened of it. You really can't break a computer. It's so clever that whatever you do to it, it sorts itself out. There's a golden rule that if everything goes wrong, just shut it down and start again, and it's very, very clever. So really, you must be prepared to click around. And when I first started, one of the first things I did was to play card games. There's very simple card games, and A, I like doing that, and B, it gets you very competent in the use of the mouse, because when you first start, you've probably found that that silly cursor disappears. Absolutely. Well, if you play a simple card game, and I'm sure Ray can find one on your computer there, you very quickly get used to the mouse, and then that becomes almost like a third hand. And once you get that confidence, then you click around all over the place, and all sorts of amazing things will happen that you won't understand. But you must be prepared to be a child again. I mean, children. Oh, I haven't even got one. Yes. Well, whatever, jigsaw it's called, is it? I don't think I've got that. But yes, but whatever it is, play those games, and that will get you very confident in the use of the mouse. Well, I don't feel famous, but thank you very much, and do inspire them to delve further into the world of computers. And I mean, it's so wonderful that this technology, this voice over internet protocol or whatever it is, this availability to sort of speak and see people like we are doing now, could have enormous benefits to yes. I wonder how many of the ladies and gentlemen there have in fact got children and grandchildren that live in other parts of the world. Can I ask that question and have a show of hands or something? How many of you have children or grandchildren in other parts of the world? How many are saying yes? One there. My God, Japan. Well, now, isn't that wonderful, ladies? I mean, if you can get your head around this very simple operation, I'm sure that your children and grandchildren will have computers in those parts of the world, and you can chat to them just like we are doing now. And see them. You also have the facilities of sending down photographs on this program. You can send down files, you can write messages, you can send pictures, and so I do encourage you to learn as quick as you can, and you'll be clicking away like mad in no time, I'm sure. Yes, isn't it? Yes, absolutely. And it's so much better than a telephone. A, you don't have to pay for it, and B, you've got the visual as well. So your daughter can't possibly hide and say, oh yes mum, my flat is lovely and I am being a good girl, and believe me, yes, you know.